Welcome to Configuring e-commerce within the back office portal. First, for e-commerce, we need to navigate to the App Store section of the back office portal. From here, we can see the module for e-commerce and the cog that's associated with it. Once I click on the cog, I can now make my own customizations for how my e-commerce site is going to work. First, you can see this option here allows for me to have a maximum amount of items that an order can have. For example, if I don't want someone to be able to order 50 items, I can put down a limit. Additionally, I can also set up a minimum amount that a person would have to spend in order to do a delivery or to ship something. Also, in this next section here, I can set the email that's going to receive the order when an online order is put in. From this spot right here, you can see that there's an option for a contact email. Within the e-commerce website, there's going to be a contact us page, and this is the email that's going to populate. Lastly, for these 5 options, you can also see the ability to set a delivery radius. This is the number of miles around your location. Next, let's talk about a few of the toggles that we see here. For instance, if I have images associated with my menu, I can turn those on. Also, I can enable pay at the store. So for instance, I can create an order and not have to pay for it online and pay for it when I pick it up. Next, we can also create a meal-wise menu. So for example, let's say I've got lunch or brunch or breakfast, and all I want certain items or categories to appear during certain times. This toggle will enable that for e-commerce. Next, we have Enable ASAP Order. This makes it so that if a customer were to go to the website and put in an order, there would be an optional for as soon as possible, instead of having to select a specific time. Next, if I am going to be doing a delivery radius, then I need to enable a delivery distance. And lastly on this page, you can see that there's an option to set the max amount of orders per day. So for example, maybe I only want to do 30 online orders per day. This toggle would enable that. Next, I talked about delivery zones earlier. If I want to create certain zones with certain extra charges, I can do that. For instance, if I want to do a $2 charge for the zip code I'm currently in and a $5 charge for the zip code next door, I can go to this section and I can add those. Next, in the settings section, we have 2 other options we can enable. First is we can enable the online tip section. This will create a scenario where when someone does cash out online, there's an option to set a tip. Additionally, I can create my own unique web inventory that's separate from my in-store inventory. Next, I can also set my time schedule, and this is going to be based on my service area. So for example, if say I wanted delivery to be a certain time frame, or I want takeout to be another time frame, I can set that back from here, whether that be these certain days of the week, certain start times or end times, and I can also create a split. So for instance, let's say I wanted the ordering to go from 11 to 2 and then start again at 6 o'clock and go till 9 o'clock. I can use this split column right here. Additionally, you can see there's a tab here for holidays. This makes it so that if there are certain days that the restaurant or store is not open, I can set those days so that online ordering is not available for, say, the 4th of July. Now, when I do create and configure all of my settings, I'm going to be able to use this link to log into and access my online ordering. Additionally, you can see a section here called Banner Image. This information is going to populate on the website itself. So this will be the first image that people see when they log in, and this will be the image that sits above the menu. Lastly, we have our predefined tips. From here, I can set what those tip options are going to be. Say that's going to be 15%, 20%, or 25%. And that is how to configure and set up e-commerce within the back office portal.